Welcome back and welcome to a what's in my bag video. If you're new here, hi, my name is Brenda. I make lifestyle vlogs where I share my journey with anxiety and my everyday life. If that's something that you relate to, I'm glad you're here. So the what's in my bag videos are trending again. I feel like everybody's showing off their bags and like their cute bag charms. I don't have any bag charms. I have like a really plain bag. The one that I use every day is this one. It was gifted to me by my sister for Christmas. It's from Uniqlo, I believe. And it's just like this one pouch bag. It's not huge, but it fits everything that I need. I thought it would be fun to go through my bag and to kind of show everything that I have in here. I deal with generalized anxiety and agoraphobia, so some of the things I carry in my bag probably don't seem necessary to other people, but for me, it kind of acts like a security blanket. So I just wanted to share kind of like the reality of what it's like to have anxiety. So I'm gonna go through my bag and go through the more basic things and then kind of work my way onto the more like unique things that I carry in here. The first thing I have is my wallet. It's this Kate Spade wallet. I have the Kate Spade purse that matches, but I don't like switching out my wallet every time I switch out a bag. So currently I just use this one and it holds everything that I need, just like the basics, my ID, my debit card, some cash. So yeah, it does what it needs to do. Next thing I have are my AirPods. These go with me everywhere. I love to listen to music and to watch YouTube videos, so if I don't have my headphones with me, I just feel like super bummed out. They have to be in my bag at all times. I have this Bath and Body Works hand sanitizer. It's in the raspberry tangerine scent. It's not my favorite scent, but I mean, it does what it needs to do. Next, I have this lip balm. It's the Smith's Rosebud Salve. This one's my favorite one. Every time I'm running out, I have to run to Ulta to buy a new one. It's like a good size tube. It's like $7, so I keep this one with me all the time. It's like super hydrating, especially from like my dry skin, my dry lips. I have random pens and Sharpies and a mid liner. Most likely these were from work. I probably rushed out of work last time and threw them in my bag instead of leaving them at work. And then these post-it notes, so that's why they're in there. Speaking of work, I keep my keys with me at all times. I know if I were to leave these at home, I would most likely lose them, so they stay with me everywhere I go because, like I said, if I were to lose these work keys, I would be in so much trouble. Next I have is this body mist by Ariana Grande. It's the God Is a Woman. The scent is pretty, but it just doesn't stay. The scent doesn't last that long, which is fine. I mean, it's a body mist, so it's like for a quick like freshening up, so I keep it in my purse. I have some random like makeup items, not even makeup items, more like tools. I keep a mascara in my purse. I have a crusty eyelash wand, and I have this, it's like half of a compact mirror. It's Appa from Avatar. It's the ColourPop and Avatar collab. So I have the other piece somewhere, but for now I just keep the one. But I keep the one with his face because he's so cute. Another pen, tweezers. If you're a woman, I feel like you should be carrying around pads and tampons with you all the time. Even though I track my cycle, I have to have these on hand because if I get caught off guard with my period, I know it would be really bad. So I have to have these with me. I carry them in my car. I have some at work in my cubby, so I have to have these. So those were more of the basic items that I keep in my bag. Now I'm gonna go through more of the things that I carry in here because of my anxiety. So these things kind of act like a safety blanket. So I know if I were to leave them at home, I'd be okay for the most part. But I also feel like if I were to leave them at home or forget them accidentally, I would most likely overthink it and probably have an anxiety attack, probably need to come back just to pick them up, just to feel calm again. So I'm gonna go through the more unique things. I carry around this pulse ox. This is a device that measures your pulse and your oxygen. I had purchased the pulse ox for the LVN program, and for some reason it found its way into my purse. One time I think I was having like anxiety, and if you have anxiety, you know that shortness of breath is one of the symptoms. So I think I was having like shortness of breath, difficulty breathing. So I pulled out the pulse ox and I checked. Just knowing that my oxygen was normal kind of helped me calm down a little bit. So since then, it just stays in my purse. And so every time I feel like I'm having some type of like shortness of breath symptom, I pull this out just to make sure that my oxygen is normal. And it's funny because even though I have the pulse ox, I carry my watch with me everywhere, every day. And it has like the same feature. It can do pulse and it can check your oxygen, which is pretty accurate. So even if I weren't to carry the pulse ox with me, I do have my watch, which does the same exact function. Next thing I carry around that's a little bit more questionable, I don't have asthma, but I do carry around an inhaler. I was prescribed an inhaler a while back. I got sick. I think I had like a really bad cold. I had like shortness of breath, chest tightness. So they prescribed me an inhaler, and just knowing that I can take some of the inhaler and I would feel a little bit better, I kind of carry it with me. I don't know, it's just stayed, it just got into my bag one day and it stayed in there, and now I just take it everywhere I go. Next thing, it's a little bit more embarrassing, but I carry around old pill bottles with me. I used to take these on the daily, and that's why they're in my bag. They just never came out after I stopped taking them. I used to take sertraline and buspirone daily, and so like you can even see how dirty this bottle is. It's like so dirty, and the pills inside have like deteriorated and have turned to like powder. But like, yeah, like I said, they just were in my bag because I would take them daily, and now that I don't, they just stay in my bag and they just act as like a security blanket. And then to go on with like the medication, I have this little pill capsule here. Someone who knew about my anxiety gave me like this anti-anxiety like little gift set, and so this was in there. It's a little pill capsule. I was prescribed Xanax a while ago, like a long time ago, and it was just like a just in case kind of thing. I've never taken Xanax in my life, but I always had it on hand. And then when I got this little pill capsule, I thought it would be better to move some of the pills from the pill bottle into the capsule because it's a lot smaller. And yeah, it's just always stayed with me. It's with me everywhere. I'm sure if I were to open this, like there would be nothing but powder. I think if I were to like shake it, you can hear like one or two pills in there, but mostly it's like powder. I've opened it before, but yeah, it's a very old pill capsule, but it just goes with me everywhere. I'm sure if I were to leave it at home, like I said, I'd be fine, but I know I would also probably overthink it and think that I would need it with me for no other reason but to like feel safe and comfort. So it has to be in my bag with me. So that's everything that I carry in my purse. And the only other thing that I carry with me all the time is my water bottle. This is my emotional support water bottle. This one is the Yeti. I think it's like the 36 ounce, but this I have to carry with me all the time. And if not this one, then I have to carry some type of like water, and it has to be like a big amount of water. It can't just be like a small 16-ounce water bottle. It has to be a big amount. If you have anxiety, then you would know that like having just like a few sips of water can help you calm down. So that's why I have to have water with me. And I'm kind of thankful now that like water, like carrying a big jug of water like this is more normalized now, because now I don't feel so embarrassed. Before like tumblers and like Yetis and Stanleys were a thing, I used to carry like this huge 1-gallon jug of water, and it was kind of embarrassing taking it everywhere with me. But like I said, it helped, especially when I had anxiety. I would take a few sips, and just even knowing that I had water just in case always kept me calm. There was a time where I even used to carry 3 of the plastic like 16-ounce water bottles with me in my purse. And that was the time when I worked retail. So at the end of the shift, they would have us open the bag just to make sure that everything inside was ours and not like something that we were stealing from the store. And I know I would get judged every time I would show my bag because I would have these 3 water bottles in there that I would not touch. I could not touch, like they just had to be in there just in case. And I even had a few times where people were like, you know, why are you carrying these water bottles around with you? Like, you don't even touch them. They're in there every time we have to check your bag. So it was embarrassing, but I'm kind of glad that it's normalized to carry around big jugs of water. And I mean, you can decorate them and make them cute, so it's like nice, cute, and aesthetic. So I have to carry this with me everywhere. That's everything that I carry with me. If you got to the end of the video, I'm really glad you stayed. If you carry some questionable things that you think are a little bit weird, but that you carry because they bring you comfort, please let me know in the comments. Please let me know I'm not the only one that does this. But until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.